Welcome back to this channel, everyone. iOS 13.4 just came out, and this is probably the last video I'm going to make of this, if this is the last video I'm making. And it's been a minute since Apple released the iOS update, and I figured I might as well update it on all the usual devices that I do. That way more people can see it, and I don't know when the next time Apple's going to be releasing an update, so I figured I might as well get these ones out. Now, iOS 13.4 is preceding, or succeeding for that matter, iOS 13.3.1, which came out many months. I think it's been like a month or two since it came out, which is pretty insane because that update was a pretty decent one, but this one is supposed to be a bigger one, which it really is. And to be honest, a lot of these updates and bug fixes came for iPadOS, but it's still pretty cool for iOS 13.4. Now with this specific update, it was about, I screenshotted the size of it, 760 something megabytes, so not a huge update, but still a pretty decent hefty one. But it's weird though, on all my other devices for some reason, I was able to go and download and install it, but then it made me download and install it again, so I'm not too sure if that was a bug on all my iPhones, which very rarely does that happen, or if it affected everyone just in general. Maybe it was a thing you had to do, but either way, at the end of the day, that is the capability, that is the thing. And actually with the storage updates, so this was the size I had before, so about 6.3 gigabytes, and now after I updated, I had about 6.16, so it did go down a little bit, not a crazy amount, but it is a little bit, and I'm sure at the end of the day, people won't really see that big difference. So if you're somebody who, uses your phone a lot, or you're somebody who needs a certain size storage variant or whatever, just make sure you save a couple hundred megabytes or at least a couple of gigs on your phone before you go and update. So now some really cool updates within this specific update. We now, like I said before, have mouse and trackpad support for our iPads. So if you have an iPad that is supported, certain iPad Pros, not all of them, but some of them do have mouse and trackpad support, which is really cool. And I have a tutorial on my second channel on how to set that up. So I'll leave that link down in the description if you want to go ahead and check that one out. You have the capability of doing so down below. Now another cool thing within the Files app is now we have the capability of iCloud sharing our certain folders and different things like that. So if you go in here, you click browse and you go into your iCloud drive, you can now share these folders and things with other people, which is really cool. Now I think you have to enable it within settings. Me personally, I have not enabled it, so I'm not really going to get any setting. Maybe so you can click right here, you can click add people, you can click certain people to add to the specific folder so they can access it, which is really cool. Now me personally, I'm not really ever going to use it, I don't think, but I think a majority of people will. Maybe I'll find a use for it later, but that's a really cool feature within iOS 13.4. Now another cool thing is within Emojis, so I'm sure a lot of you guys use it, maybe you don't, I don't know, I never use it, but there are some new Emojis within iOS 13.4, which is cool. Like I said, I don't know a lot of people who are going to be using it, but you do have the capability at the end of the day to do it. So at the end of the day, that's a really cool thing. So shout out to Apple for producing more Emojis for if they're trying to make it work or something. Now another cool thing, which I think is actually a really good one, is shared purchases between iOS and Mac. So with 13.4, this is what I'm getting at. Now I don't know if this is 100% the case, but apparently this specific feature, it's going to allow shared purchases between iOS and Mac OS. So if you go to the Mac App Store or iOS App Store, if you purchase something on the same device, basically it'll be able to showcase it there, which is going to be really cool. Now we'll have to test that out. If I'm wrong, then I'll probably make a video and a rant about how I thought I was wrong, right, but I'm wrong, I don't know, I'll figure it out. But that's a really cool thing at the end of the day. So I did run a benchmark, but for some reason, like I've said before, I cannot get my Antutu benchmark app up, but maybe it'll now work because I'm on camera and that's just how these things are. And as you can see, it does work, but I have an ad. Or maybe I did run a benchmark. And as you can see, I didn't because I didn't screenshot it. But I'm sure, I mean, at the end of the day, it's still a smooth performing device for the most part. I will get either Geekbench or something and get that working because I know how annoying it is every time I make this video and I never have a benchmark. But that's really pretty much it. I think at the end of the day, you probably should update. Like I said, you still have that checkmark jailbreak access as well. So it only makes sense for you to do it. I think it's a very good update still, so I would recommend it. If you have an iPhone SE, it didn't break my device or anything like that, so that's pretty much it. If you guys have any other questions or anything, leave it down in the comment section below. Hit that like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it means so much if you guys could hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my second channel, all those links are linked down below. I'd really appreciate it if you guys could check it out. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.